Yeah, you're fine. I'm just setting up the shares and all that.
Okay, broadcasting gameplay.
Okay. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the next episode of The Greatest Game. Once again, it's me versus Terrors.
Hello.
As we're waiting for our compadres to finish up Sack to the Future. Today we have the 1999 Jacksonville Jaguars at the 1992 Houston Oilers being represented by the Houston Texans. So we're the yep. Plus he limited himself to 1984 to 2000, which means the Texans are not represented, period. So that's he sneaks in two different Houston Oiler Tennessee Titan franchises that way. The run and shoot versus the big running game of the Jaguars.
I like it to play the Jaguars as a real team.
Yep. In Sack to the Future, this would be semi-pro versus semi-pro. Nobody would care. Again, the scores on the bottom of your screen are not all real. Only the Bills and Jets have been played in the 1 o'clock window so far.
10:30 in that game.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. The Jacksonville Jaguars playbook is just terrible. Talk about handicap.
Big Tony Vaselli. The lefty, Mark Brunell, rolls out and throws it complete to Jimmy Smith.
Former draft pick of the 1992 Dallas Cowboys.
Yep. That looked ugly. Fred Taylor looked almost like he was trying to pull a LaShawn McCoy and hold the ball out like a loaf of bread. And the Steelers just missed a field goal in real life, and the Dolphins still leading 14-10 in the third quarter. Oh, tips around. Looking for McCardell. Okay, I've got, in the animation, there were Jaguar coaches standing in amongst the Texan coaches. Oh, dropped it. I thought you had that. That's going to go out of bounds. Well, you know, I'm going to try to match them a little bit, although I do have a tight end on the field. Warren Moon, not really known as a runner, at least that, by that point in his career.
Well, since his Edmonton Eskimos.
Yeah. Lorenzo White on the carry. I don't really think they have any no tight end formations. Oh, he was open. No, he caught it. No. Yeah, he caught it. Okay. Diving catch by Curtis Duncan. Third down and 1. Duncan, Jeffries, Ernest Gibbons, and Webster Slaughter are the receivers since they don't go through starting lineups. No tight end, but I've got one on the field in Damon Mays. Lorenzo White and Gary Brown are their backs. Bring up the depth chart so I'm not going by. Of course, Warren Moon is the quarterback. Mika Fitzpatrick with another interception down in the Pittsburgh-Miami game. The offensive line, Don Maggs, Mike Munchak, Bruce Matthews, Doug Dawson, David Williams for the Oilers. Who's 84?
Haywood Jeffries, I believe.
Yep, Haywood Jeffries, 6th-year player out of North Carolina State. Okay. The Jacksonville Jaguars in '99 only lost 3 games. They reached to this franchise. They just happened to be known as the Tennessee Titans at the time. Of course, I don't think any of these 92 players were still around in '99. I'd be amazed if any of them were. 7 years, considering the Oilers went through a couple of coach firings between now and then, and from Jack Pardee to Steve Fisher, Jeff Fisher.
Well, shit. The Jacksonville Jaguar playbook sucks. That's what it's like.
Fred Taylor picking up 18 on that carry. I can remember a Monday night game in '98. I think it was the Jaguars and Dolphins, maybe. Maybe it was yeah.
Playoff game.
No. This is Monday night regular season game. 98 Jaguars, and I think it was the Dolphins. It was either Sunday night or Monday night. I have both that game and the Falcons Giants, which was Sunday, the other prime time. And Fred Taylor just went off on the Dolphins, which he is now doing to me.
The playoff 99 playoff game where the Jaguars beat the Dolphins.
62 to 7, I believe. Yeah. Oh. Good play action fake. Almost lost my laptop. The TV tray I got it sitting on, and I went to put my foot on the little brace in the middle, and the brace fell off. It almost crumbled the whole tray. Oh, got blocked right into him. Jeff Alm. One of the lesser known players on the game. Oh, Kyle Brady. Mark Brunell staring down the pressure and firing a strike. And the Jaguars have tied it up on the 1992 Houston Oilers. I like 92. It's a good pick. Really, any of those Oilers between 90 and 93 you could have picked.
91, yeah.
Yep. 99 Jaguars, I can agree with because of their 14-2 record, but the 96 Jaguars would have been intriguing because of Natron Means and the lucky upstarts.
Well, he just had a run. I think this is a better team.
Oh yeah. They're proof positive of that 96 team that every year when they start talking about teams on the bubble and they don't list any 4-7 teams, I'm like, dumbasses. The Jaguars did it. It can be done. Pass complete. Why am I in near jumbo? Yeah, that's really a Houston Oiler formation.
You went back to you.
Yeah, just force a habit. More likely than not, I'm going to end up being me. I'm trying to showcase the talent a little bit, but if the game gets tight, you can damn well bet that I'm going to start running the ball and running the clock out. Although I got to say, with this passing game, I might not worry about it. Curtis Duncan on that reception. This could end up being a shootout. Steelers are driving down the field now. That'll end the first quarter. The game tied at 7. Tomorrow night, unless John M. gets both his games done tonight and tomorrow morning, tomorrow night we'll be bringing, myself and Phantom will be bringing you the 85 Bears versus the 91 Falcons. Another good run by Connor. Connor slides. That's weird. A running back slide? Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Maybe he slipped. Watching the replay real quick. No, he slid. I don't know. I have to try to work some of these plays into the 1963 offenses. Al Del Greco. Remember the series of commercials where it was the top 5 players of all time and every single commercial ended with Al Del Greco being number 1? I forget what NFL... It was some kind of sponsor deal the NFL had with somebody. It was strange. Of course, I watched a lot more AFC games, so that might be why I remember it. Although I did see a lot of Cowboys, unfortunately, growing up. You could thank Stonewall for that.
It's always good. I don't remember a lot of Cowboys games, especially in the 90s. They were good.
Who's 31? Damon Shelton.
I'm really hamstrung by the frickin' 2017 Jacksonville offense playbook.
Yeah. Bubba McDowell scored a touchdown in the 92 playoff game against the Bills. In fact, I believe it was the last touchdown that the Oilers scored before they went home early. Yeah, first down pass from Mason Rudolph to... Oh shit, what did I do? Double tight? Yeah, double tight fullback. Real run and shoot. So my first play out each time is going to be I formation. What can I say? Oh, I'm not going anywhere that time. 5 rushes, 20 yards for Lorenzo White. Oh, touchdown pass. Mason Rudolph to Juju Smith-Schuster. He mossed it for the touchdown. And the Steelers have taken the lead. I don't know if you saw any of the game earlier. The Dolphins are in throwbacks.
Yes, i.e. the Thunder which to be the River.
Yeah. Oh! Well, so much for that.
This is probably dumb, but
Warren Moon making the tackle.
not really caring too much.
Carnell Lake, the former Steeler, who actually might be on the Steelers as well. Depends on when he went to Jacksonville, because the Steelers team is from '97.
He would be.
Yep. He went with '97 because the Super Bowl team, he didn't want Neil O'Donnell, plus he wanted Jerome Bettis, and well, that was an ugly looking tackle. Fred Taylor, 5 carries, 49 yards. Al Smith, the middle linebacker, makes the tackle. Of course, this is a future Sack to the Future preview. It would be you versus John, though, because John will switch the Texans. W. Fuller. I don't know him. Will Fuller? William Fuller. 7th year out of North Carolina. I tell you what, your right tackle, who is your blindside tackle, is not that good. I don't know who that is, 72. I tried going the other way on Tony Baselli, I couldn't get nothing. I don't know. All this formation, you just take those 2 little tight ends and take them off the line. So it looks like I have 4 receivers, but it's not.
Well, it's 8, and he still managed to get through. I just love this.
What did I pick?
Another run play.
What does it list? Is it list 2 tight ends in the formation?
2 tight ends, 2 wide receivers, and a running back.
You see the tight ends are off the ball. It looks like it could be a run and shoot formation, but oh, flag down. Mike Munchak holding. Oh my goodness. I'm not used to catching passes like this. I don't have these kind of hands in 63.
You're just going to run up the score like I did against you.
I don't really call what you did running up the score.
Well, I was running the ball, so it's not like I was throwing the ball.
Yeah.
You just couldn't stop it, man. You did. Like, right now.
Right.
Because his run and shoot offense was famous for his first, second, and third down, 2 tight end, 2 running back sets.
You know, I'm trying to go. I'm in single back. There doesn't seem to be much just in line of formation that no tight ends.
No, I'm staring at is just. I should have grabbed New York Giants, possibly, even though that would be the right coach still.
I wonder if there's a run and shoot available to download. Because I'm the Falcons tomorrow, it's pretty much the same thing. Although they did carry a tight end. Oops, get back on. Jesus Christ. No, I'm still offsides. So, are you going to take the penalty?
No.
Eddie Robinson. Boy, they had some names on the Oilers, some famous names. Eddie Robinson, coach of the Grambling, Grambling. Al Smith, presidential candidate in the 20s. Not real famous names, but I mean names if you're a historian like I am of life, you'd know.
I just recognize all these names because the 90s I was really into
Ooh, chop block. Get up.
Really? That fall down like that? Hey, fall down like that. Oh.
Well, stops the clock. Yeah, I think before I go do, I'm going to work on the editing the Raiders after this. And before I go do that, I'm going to look see if I can't find a run and shoot offense.
Wow.
I don't think I touched you.
No, I tripped over the number 77. Man.
Wow, the score on the bottom of the screen is the Browns putting it to the Steelers. But that would be the 86 Browns and the 97 Steelers. I could see that. Yeah, I cannot get away from Tony Basilli. Oop, I did. Well, one good thing about this set is he did the rating, so at least we know what we're dealing with. I'm playing that 70 set with my brother, and Kappa Classics did the. What he did was he took a I Teach History roster and then edited it back 15 years. But I don't know if he switched any ratings or if he just.
Oh, really? Martineau's didn't throw that bad. I'm going to give you a hard time every time you put it into
Well, it's pretty much the only way to make sure Gary Brown and Lorenzo White get on the field.
Hey, it's allowing me to see guys that normally I'm not going to see. You just saw Bryce Pop make the tackle.
Oh, yeah. Now, what does this one register as?
Wildcat.
Does it really?
Yep.
Well, that kind of sucks. It gives away the formation. I never really looked at that.
Oh, really?
No. Oh, what did I do that for? What?
Did I get it?
Yeah, Fernando Bryant recovered. I cut the wrong way, and then, I don't know, he just yanked the ball out of his hand. That's what I get for putting Lorenzo White in the Wildcat.
Are you blitzing now?
Yeah, I blitzed one. Actually, rush 6.
I was throwing short too, so I don't understand how I could beat you to it, but okay. Not this time.
The tip. The Madden tip.
It's good to see that no matter what ratings, my guys can't catch passes down.
Alright. Boy, Ryan Fitzpatrick's got such a huge beard, it's just coming out all over the place in his chin strap. Boselli just got beat by the computer.
Sure he did. Just beat a 99, whoever that was. Just beat a 99.
Sean Jones.
Yeah, Sean Jones.
Pre-Green Bay Sean Jones at that. William Fuller with 3 sacks on the other side.
That's try really hard to break his leg.
Okay. I'm not really attached to this Oiler team at all, so I feel sorry that Barry Word's out, nobody else will get to control him, but I'm not really concerned about that team either. Trust me, if I have my druthers, the Super Bowl will be the Bills and Falcons. Where? I see the Raiders and Titans right now, 21-3. Oh. Some of the other 1 o'clock games yet to be done. Trust me, it won't always be the two of us doing it. It was 0-0 in the third quarter in that Bills-Jets game.
Yeah.
I know it was a low-scoring game. I didn't realize we went to the half at scoreless. Huh. That Bears-Falcons game probably should be showing up as 0-0 too because of the glitch. Oh. Whenever you take control of a team and then leave them, And the game hasn't been played yet. The game ends in a scoreless tie until the week is advanced. Who is 32? Spencer Tillman. Oh yes, third down, that's right. Oh my frickin' Christ. Right now on Monday Night Football, who the hell's the lead announcer? McDonough? He's complaining about the metal sticks and chain links on the sidelines. He's like, we've got plastic and stuff in helmets. Why can't we stop with the metal chain links on the... Is it? No, they're just measuring right now. But is it really that big of an issue? Are players getting tangled up in these chain links all the time that I don't know about? Wow. Whatever you had going on with the Jets followed you to Jacksonville. Oh, that's why the Bears-Falcons game is a user game, so it won't show up anyway. Yep, trade deadline is tomorrow. Eight-yard gain for Fred Taylor.
God damn it!
Well, I found a formation with no tight ends, but it's got two backs. And I just put a tight end back in there.
Runner option with Warren Moon.
Yeah. Again, I was going back to his college days. It didn't work. I don't know, there really are no plays that really match them. Yeah. The only difference is my guys caught the ball. Oh!
They're booing you. You're ahead by 14 and your own team gets booed.
No. No, I was gonna say Trump just showed up.
I was gonna say.
Boy, that was major news on the Huffington Post last night.
Oh, I read it everywhere.
Yeah. Never mind what happened with El Baghdadi, but, you know, Trump went to a baseball game and got booed. That means his presidency is doomed. What is it? Oh! Oh! Perfect blocking. Fred Taylor. 64 yards. He ran. That was a... Look at that. Look how many blitz I did.
Well, It just, that play never works in Sacks of the Future. I don't know why.
I don't know. You just blocked perfectly on that play, though.
Yeah. I got another 100-yard rushing guy again.
Well, we've had 3 games and 300-yard rushers. Well, Craig James is like a 200-yard rusher.
Yeah. I'm really screwed now. I don't have a good running back.
Yeah. So the best I can do is 3 receivers with a tight end, I think. And I tried. I looked at the depth chart trying to see if I could put like Webster Slaughter in at tight end. It wouldn't let me.
I get it, you know.
Yep.
We're playing with what we can.
Yep. Of course, that tight end doesn't block well.
I would assume that you're going to be hamstrung with any tight end that's on the team.
Yeah, they're both, well, the one's like 5'7", the other one's 5'9".
Yeah.
And I imagine he just put the second and or the 5th and 6th wide receivers at tight end. Oh, I threw the ball. Kevin Hardy.
Finally, Kevin Hardy.
That's really late showboating there, Kevin Hardy. At least you walked back to your huddle before you did it. Oh, why did my guy dive forward?
Oh, run right into him down in there.
Yeah. They're booing me again. We have the lead. What the fuck? What's up with that? Must have imported a bunch of Philadelphia fans.
I'm saying.
Yeah. Poor Santa Claus. Jeff Alm. The Steelers are driving. They're down near inside the 5 now. 17-14 Steelers. It's the 4th quarter. Mark Burnell, 6 of 13. 102 yards. Chris Dishman on the tackle. Well, you made one guy miss. And that's the end of the third quarter. It's 21-14 Houston over Jacksonville. Browns are now up 38-10 on the Steelers. Touchdown Steelers. I didn't happen to see who scored it. Looks like James Conner. Yep, James Conner. Ah. Oh. So the Dolphins are doing the same thing they did last week against the Bills. Got a good early lead and then let them come right back. For a second there, well, I shouldn't say anything, the game's not over yet. The Oilers had a lead. And you know what they did with leads back then?
I know.
They choked them away. Ooh. I don't think I've gained much in yardage in the second half. That was really smart. Oh shit. Get him! Oh. Damn it. Yeah, what was I saying about the Oilers and Leeds?
Well, I don't know.
SMU and Memphis, Saturday at 7:30.
Yep, I believe that.
ABC's carrying the game. Wow.
Yeah. First time they're going to be on ABC probably since 1986.
Yeah.
Or except when SMU played Notre Dame when they came back after the first year after
Yeah. Spawned a movie, although it was a comedy, but Necessary Roughness was based, the death penalty thing was based loosely on SMU. Of course, SMU wasn't as hilarious when they came back. Well, when all else fails, go to the old reliable Leonard Harris, the tight end. Who played in 14 games and started 7 at wide receiver, which I don't remember him at all. Well, man, go get it. No, 12 rushes, 40 yards. I think I've been on 40 since like 5 rushes. Shit.
You play action to do it blitz.
Yeah. Oh, where are you going? What the? I had no speed. I was not going to catch you.
I was like, no!
Man, I cranked up to throw that thing deep and got hit just as I threw it.
Yeah, I wondered if you were like, oh, can I get there?
Yeah.
20 fractions.
Is that who intercepted that?
No, it's going to hit you as you do it.
Oh. Yeah, I was going to say, I thought it was like... There we go.
Oh, play action, you would have been perfect there, son of a bitch.
Yep. Five takeaways? It says Houston, but of course they're backwards, so I've turned the ball over 5 times.
I thought only...
Yeah, I was thinking that, I know... 2 interceptions.
I thought 3 interceptions.
The fumble, yeah.
Because you had one in the first half and I intercepted the end zone. Then you had a fumble, and you only had 2 interceptions.
Yeah.
One guy you had.
Come on. 15 carries, 124 yards to Fred Taylor.
Whoa, hey, whoa. I did not do that. Probably gonna regret that later.
Of course, this is a divisional matchup too, so it'll happen again. Don't know if it'll be the 2 of us doing it, or it'd kind of be interesting to, maybe not necessarily since you want to be Jacksonville, but a divisional matchup that we don't care about. Like, let's say Arizona and Seattle. One time it's me and you, and one time it's Phantom and John. Oh, Childress, if you had hands. Oh, Ray Childress, the Pro Bowl defensive tackle.
I need to see who is.
He was actually in QB Spy at that time too.
Yeah, well, I should have looked away. Mike Hollis.
That was good.
It would have been funny, like if you and I play this game, and then I'll play the Houston Texans.
Oh yeah, that'd be another good one to do. There's all kinds of combinations we can.
Except I'll always play the Cowboys.
Oh, and I'll be the Bills, John will be the Giants, and Phantom will be the Bears. Those are the only stipulations. But that, of course, that means you're guaranteed to Cowboys Giants.
I know. Well, what Giants team was it? 86?
86, yeah.
That means the good Lawrence Taylor.
Yes. Carl Banks and
Marshall. Phil Simms.
And Phil Simms is probably rated based on the Super Bowl, so. Pass complete.
interceptions apparently.
Uh-huh. Okay. Oh, just nothing going there. Oh, fumble. Steelers recover.
Man, I was really hoping the Dolphins would win, and that definitely means I'm no longer tied. Lost.
Oh, was that? He sent that picture. You both were tied at 88.2.
Yeah.
That's a.
But I have. He had his defense going tonight.
Yeah. How the hell did I catch that?
What the hell?
That's the that's that 5'7" Leonard Harris again.
Oh man! It's just of all interceptions not to get, that's the one I should have got.
Yeah.
Oh, it's 2-minute warning.
Yeah. You know, it really is a shame that based on the 2017 NFL schedule, the Eagles and Vikings don't play each other.
Oh, really?
We won't get to see Randall Cunningham versus Randall Cunningham unless we're able to get them both in the playoffs. There's got to be somewhere, though, there's a quarterback versus himself. Maybe not as starters. Moon to Duncan.
That was an actual thing.
Yeah. And he calls a timeout. 20 rush, 20 pass. 20 rush for 40 yards, though.
That is.
Well, I tried.
I know.
Damon Mays. Corey Harris. Sorry, Corey Harris. The rookie out of Vanderbilt. You don't realize how much you use your tight ends until you're not supposed to. And Corey Harris and Leonard Harris have caught most of the passes in the second half. So Duncan did have that big one on third down. Or second down, whatever it was. The first down. Yeah. That was the Leonard Harris. Oh, I thought you had a hole, but you got glued. Yeah. You were within a yard, so you got sucked in the vortex. The Madden vortex, we should call it. One timeout.
And nobody on my fucking team can catch any guy.
Oh, this Mason Rudolph had a wide open guy, he just overthrew him.
defensive lines.
Ah! What the? First I ran right by you on the rushing. I wasn't expecting to be able to beat Baselli, so I just ran forward and you ran by you and I had to backtrack. Then I switched to the player and I still was backtracking apparently. Oh, fuck.
And the worst part of all, I was trying to spike the ball. So I hit the hurry up, no huddle instead of spike.
Well, Mark Brunell. Holy shit.
You know, in 1999, they did that a lot.
Yeah.
I'm doing the Jacksonville highlight reel, and I've got some old Jacksonville games. They did that 3 times, twice in one game against New England.
Oh yeah, that was '96. I remember that game because it was the late game on in our area.
Yeah, once before halftime and once. It was just crazy. I'm shocked, sir.
Well, hell, it was a hell of a game, hell of a comeback.
Oh yeah.
In this 265 game series, you're now up 2-1. Oh. Good game.
Yeah.
Till next time. Yeah, until next time, this has been the greatest game. And this time it lived.